What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be Jiu-Jitsu vlog number 3. If you're new to the channel, I thought it'd be cool to just share a few rolls from each week leading up until my first competition. Then I'll share the matches from that. So thought it'd be a fun idea to kind of look over the film each week, hopefully see some progress, go over the mistakes, narrate these rolls the best I can. All right, let's get started with David, my first training partner. Dave is a beast. Been training 5-6 days a week for about a year now, fellow white belt. I get started here in the seated guard, which I gotta say is still my least favorite position to be in. I feel very uneasy and tense, so that's why I want to start there. I want to practice this as much as I can and get good at guard retention. All right, Dave does a nice job here. He grabs my sleeves and does a nice cross step, getting right to my side, but I do a decent job there of getting back into guard, get the De La Riva hook in, and I have some super long legs, so I'm able to extend, get that deep hook with my right foot, and then slide the left leg in there, kind of extend and slide him over to his butt there. And not sure if that counts as a sweep. I don't know, I guess I'm on top, but he gets the butterfly hooks in, and now I need to work on passing his guards. So I feel like I'm gonna get tossed in that butterfly hook, so I just come back up to my feet here, and now he slides into his De La Riva. Does a nice job almost transitioning to his single leg X here, but I kind of pinch the knees in, hop over to the other side, and able to get into side control. All right, once I fall into side control, I'm looking to hold this position as long as I can. I know it's a nightmare for the person on bottom. They use a lot of energy there trying to squirm out. So once I get here, I'm looking to grab that deep collar grip with my left hand. The main two finishes I know from side are the baseball choke and the 2x4, which I've hit a few times. So I'm looking to maintain this position, get that grip in there. He's doing a great job of framing though with his right hand, not letting me circle or trap that arm. And he's got that left frame on my neck, and he does a great job of exploding here right up, and is able to get his knee back in there and get back into a guard. Great job there from Dave. All right, so I'm back in Dave's butterfly guard here, and I don't really like being on my knees in that butterfly. I feel like I'm gonna get swept, so try to come back up to my feet so I can get those hooks out from my taint right there. Dave slides right back into his single leg X on his offside, and he twists the hips, gets me to my butt. I'm trying to be more aware of these sweeps though, thinking about competition and points. I would probably just fall over before and try to pull guard, but now try to come back to my feet, don't want to give up sweeps. And Dave's got the single leg here, so I'm kind of fighting that. Pushing down his far leg there so he can keep from extending me. And I'm able to kind of knee cut right there, get back into side control. All right, so I'm here in a lazy side control. I think we're about to hit another group there, so we kind of slow down, slide out of the way. I'm not glued to his hip, so he's able to slide his knee in there, get a knee shield. But I do a decent job of blocking the hips there with my right arm. Try to slide back into side, but he grabs the head, so I kind of circle around to north-south. That way he can't get back into a guard there. And he's got my head pretty good there too, and he's able to use my head to come up to his knees here and face me, and then we come back up to our feet. All right, we come back up to our feet here, and typically when you end up on your feet, somebody's going to pull guard pretty quickly. Nobody's looking for big takedowns, so that's what Dave does there. Pulls me forward, grabs both ankles, gets me to my butt, but again, I'm trying not to get swept, so I try to grab his collar, pull myself up to come back on top and look to pass that way. He's got my left leg up there trapped, so he's going to be looking for a position here to try to sweep me, so I'm looking to get that left leg free, and I try to circle around and fling my right leg over to see if I can pass to that side, but he does a good job of blocking that. All right, so as we circle back to the camera, you see Dave's got a nice pant grip there. I think I need to focus on breaking those grips a little bit more. As you see, I let him get my ankle pretty easily. He does a good job getting back into that single leg X, and he's going to look to extend me and see if he can get the sweep, and scoops my leg under there. So I'm in a pretty bad position right now as he extends me out with his right leg there, kind of doing the splits. Pretty uncomfortable, so trying to stay heavy, get the leg out, and I'm able to here look to fake one side, flop to the other, but he's got a good knee shield in there, not able to pass. I come back on my feet here, and he lassos up my right arm, and I remember just to kind of deadlift. Don't want to be stuck in that situation, so I want to break that grip immediately. So I kind of pull back, break out of there, and we're back. Dave's in the seated guard. I go to grab his ankles, toss him on his back, and toss the legs aside, able to get back into side control. But he immediately grabs the Kimura grip, which I notice that's happened to me quite a few times, so I need to watch out for my long arms, but I'm able to kind of keep my arm in and stay in side control. All right, let's speed this up a bit as I'm kind of laying here in side control with the head and arm, trying to keep it tight, maintain the position. Back in this north-south, and he has my head and arm as well, and he's able to get back up to his knees just like he did earlier. And he comes back up, and I get my head in a bad position as I grab the single leg. I'm not glued to his hip, so he's able to kind of toss me over here with the same head and arm, and now I'm in a worse position. I'm just looking to protect my neck. He's gonna try to circle to my back here as he's got a head and arm. I'm just trying to maintain control on his arm that's under my neck here. And I feel him looking to take my back. As he goes to circle, that's when I kind of grab the hip and drive right back into him and back up into a side control again. All right, time is done for the first roll. 6 minutes in. Great job, Dave. Always a pleasure. Gonna see you on the mat soon, buddy. All right, next training partner, we have Felix, who is a brand new white belt. First time seeing him in class, so it's our first time rolling together. He's just about my weight, 170 pounds, and we get started here. I'm in the seated guard, and when I'm here, I'm looking to grab the collar and pull the closed guard if possible, and that's what I'm able to get right here. Get him right into closed guard, and once I get here, I'm just looking to never let him out, right? So looking to attack with the offense that I do know, which is mainly a triangle. And once he comes to his feet, then I go for a sweep, but that brings him back down to his knees. So looking to keep a strong grip on the collar, keep his head close to mine so I can start working on some sort of wrist control with a few of the different setups that I know to get to the triangle. He does a good job, though, putting a lot of pressure there on me. He gets to 1 foot. But here's where I go for a sloppy triangle. Once I get control of his left arm, I see an opening to kind of shoot it over. But I think with his posture being that straight up, I shouldn't go for it. As you can see, I can't connect my feet. That puts me in a bad position there where he almost gets past, but able to retain and face him, come back up to our feet here. All right, as we get back to our feet here, not really looking for takedowns, although I think in competition I will, but gonna work on guard pull, and that's what I try here. And let's slow this down. So as I pull, I have his ankle there, but I'm not doing anything with my left leg, and I give him access to scoop it and throw it over, and he's able to get right to my back. And I was pretty annoyed with myself on that. I got to do a much better job with my legs, but now it's time to relax. And this was the weeks we were working on. I was working on back escapes a lot, so just try to stay relaxed, keep his hand for my neck, and working on, he's got a body triangle now, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get my back to the mat. So now I'm just trying to protect the neck, work on breaking that triangle so I can get my back to the mat and face him. So we're going to battle here for a minute, and then I think we almost come in contact with another group, so we're going to reset. All right, so we're going to reset here. I'm going to give him the position he had, which was on my back with the seatbelt grip. Want to work on back escapes. So as we get started here, I look to hook that leg, and as he steps up, I'm able to get access to his left leg, get the single leg and drive right back into him and kind of fall into side control. He's got the knee shield for a bit, but I'm able to scoop his right arm and get into side control. He's working on frames there, but I get pretty heavy on his hips. And now I'm looking for that deep collar grip with my left arm. Speed it up here as I slide back into frame. And here's where I go for the 2x4 as he turns into me. I see the opening to step over, and I really use my left arm and left calf to kind of pinch together, squeeze as tight as I can, and we're able to get the tap on this one. I'm doing a much better job of getting the finish on those 2x4s when I get to the position, thanks to coach letting me know that I needed a deeper grip with that left hand and the collar there, able to get tight on the neck. So that's going to wrap it up for the rolls from today, guys. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe for the next video next Sunday, where I share a roll with a 250-pound blue belt and a high-level purple belt about my weight. So good to roll with all different levels. I feel like I roll mostly with upper belts, and should really help my game. And just making these videos is already helping. I can see an improvement. So any questions, comments, feedback, please leave below. Be happy to chat down there. Maybe ideas for other videos we can make. And yeah, really just enjoying this jiu-jitsu journey, enjoying the workout, trying to train 4 days a week. I think that's about as much as I can handle with work and family. So yeah, I want to get as good as I can before August 28th, and then share the matches with you guys. So yeah, thanks for tagging along, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.